in the photo in the driveway, that's my young family in the photo in the driveway. I'm obviously wearing the blue shorts and blue top. It was a very, very hot day. I never wear shorts unless it's really, 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 really hot. And I usually never went out in public with shorts on. When my mother wanted to take a photo of me wearing shorts, I just turned my head because I didn't want to have a photo of me with shorts on. So you see the back of me, and you see my legs and the shape of my legs. I weighed probably about 8.5 to 9 stone. I can't tell you the kilos because I only bothered with stone. I usually try to keep my weight around 8.5 stone. And if I got a little bit of sag just underneath my pants line, my underpants line at the back of my legs, is where I used to get the sag when I was starting to put on weight. If I got a little bit of sag there, I would lose weight immediately, so as I keep at the same weight. So now I'm about I'm 70 kilos, and I can't tell you what that is in stone offhand because I only look at kilos now. I haven't been 8.5 stone for a little while. I put weight on about, a few years ago because I was still 8.5 stone, but I felt really, really sick. I felt sort of like I felt like I was malnourished. So I put a bit of weight on, and I've kept that sort of same weight since. So that means I'm probably about 8.5 stone. 9 stone is about 55 to 60 kilos. So I'm around 70 kilos. So I'm anything from 10 to 15 kilo heavier than I was in that photo in 1982 when I was 26. Okay, so I don't have any excess fat around the bottom of my bikini line, my underpants line, because my legs are full of silicone. It seems like they've pumped free-range silicone inside me, and it's just floated around wherever the hell it wanted to float. You can see the unevenness. This is the silicone in my legs. It just looks lumpy. It's like I've not had fat pumped out of it. That's what it would look like if I'd tried to have fat pumped out. But this is the silicone being pumped into my legs. This is what it's done to me. Like I'm 70 kilos. I'm not what you call fat. And that's the silicone being pumped into my legs. You can see the abnormality of it all. So there are a couple of places where there's pockets of silicone, and my lower left ribs that I've complained about all along, specifically 1997 when I went to see a heart specialist, because I could feel pulsating under my lower left ribs, and I wanted her to check to make sure my heart was okay, despite the fact that I have low blood pressure. But I wanted her to check that my heart was okay, so she put me on a heart monitor. And during the time that I wore that heart monitor for 24 hours, I could feel the vibrations in my lower left rib. But she said to me my heart was perfect. I've got a shirt on, I've just pulled it up. This is my lower left rib here, and as you can see, it looks like a boob. It's a pocket of silicone. You can see distinctively it's a pocket of silicone. It's a pocket of silicone. It's like a little boob that's been put on my lower left ribs to cover the vibrating implant underneath. If I put the torch on it, you can see it glows quite impressively. Right? So that's my lower left rib. This is my lower right rib. It's not as bad, but you can see the holes in my skin, the unusual shape which proves that there's free range silicone in there. Right, and when I twist, if I just twist like people do when they're going to reach something, this shit in my ribs seems to go through my rib cage and causes massive amount of pain. I can't show you easily from this angle, but my belly is bulged, and it shouldn't be bulged because I've got the sort of metabolism that even if I have a bit of weight, when I suck my belly in, my belly disappears into underneath my rib cavity. Well, I can't suck it in. It won't move, it won't budge. But on this left side, there's a bulge larger than on the right side. You can see the shape of it. I'm not talking about the old wrinkles from having babies. I'm talking about the shape. You can see that this is silicone, right? You can feel it's silicone. It feels the same as this pocket here. It feels the same. It's silicone. There's a silicone all over. I am covered in free range silicone everywhere. I don't doubt that I weigh probably 60 kilos. I should probably weigh, maybe, I don't know, I reckon 60 kilos is the maximum I should weigh from how I feel, because I've been like 55 to 60 kilos my entire life, so, or my entire adult life. So I know what it feels like, right? I know what it feels like. And this lower left rib bulge, if I can get that again, that looks like a boob. That's not a boob, right? That's my top, right? That's my top there. That's my boob there. That's a bulge. That's a pocket of silicone that looks like a boob. Some asshole has thought it was a good idea to put silicone in a pocket to cover the illegal implant that's over my lower left rib. Lower left rib there. My lower right rib there. So my belly's there, or my stomach's there. Is that the way it goes? Yep, stomach's there. I have 1 meal a day. All I eat is vegetables or fruit. I don't eat fattening food. I don't eat pastries and things like that. I prefer salty things, and that's silicone. It looks to me like it's a small boob implant that they put there. That's my lower left rib. And like I said, there's my face. That's my upper chest, my heart in the centre there. That's my lower left rib. What can I say? What sort of fucked up sadistic cunts would do this to a female? Well, to anyone.